Rust hits 1.9, Crystal releases 0.17, and BitBucket introduces pipelines for end-to-end visibility from coding to deployment. On this episode of TLDR. Rust is a general-purpose, multi-paradigm, compiled programming language sponsored by the Mozilla research team. It is designed to be a safe, concurrent, practical language, supporting pure functional, imperative procedural, and object-oriented styles. The Rust team recently released version 1.9, which introduced controlled unwinding, deprecation warnings, new targets, compile time improvements, rolling out the use of specialization, mini library stabilizations, and new cargo features as well. The Rust blog has a great post listing details on the new features as well as the 127 individuals who contributed to the 1.9 release. Be sure to check out the Rust website and the blog post in the links below. Crystal is a general-purpose object-oriented programming language that is developed with a syntax that is inspired by Ruby. However, the language itself is statically type-checked but does not require that the type of variables or method arguments be specified. Although resembling the Ruby programming language in syntax, Crystal compiles to a much more efficient native code using an LLVM backend at the cost of disallowing the dynamic aspects of Ruby. Crystal 0.17 was recently released with a bunch of new features including, but not limited to, name tuples, double splats, a new algorithm for method arguments, and an as ? Function. If you'd like to find out more about the Crystal programming language, be sure to check out the links in the description below. jQuery 3.0 goes RC, and when released, it will become the only version of jQuery. The 1.12 and 2.2 branches will continue to receive critical support patches for a while, but will not get any new features or major revisions. A quick overview of the major changes are the removal of event aliases like load, unload, and error that have been deprecated since jQuery 1.8 no longer exist in 3.0. jQuery.deferred is now promise/A+ compatible, animations now use the more efficient request animation frame, and there have been massive performance increases for some jQuery custom selectors. An important side note is that jQuery 3.0 will no longer support Internet Explorer 6 through 8. Realm is a full database for mobile application developers, one that uses native objects that are dynamically mapped to a full custom database engine. This allows it to provide a simple API while also enhancing performance. Realm is not an ORM and is also not built on top of SQLite. With Realm, you can model complex data, link objects in a graph, and compose advanced queries. It uses its own persistence engine that's built for speed and simplicity. Thanks to its zero-copy design, Realm is much faster than an ORM and is often faster than raw SQLite as well. Realm supports advanced features like encryption, graph queries, and easy migrations. You can check out the beautiful Realm website for examples, documentation, and more information. Also, be sure to check up on Reddit and Hacker News for community discussion. BitBucket Pipelines goes beta. Pipelines brings continuous delivery features to BitBucket in order to help teams deliver higher quality products at a faster pace. It is built directly into BitBucket, giving users end-to-end visibility all the way from coding to deployment. With BitBucket Pipelines, there's no continuous integration server to set up, user management to configure, or repositories to synchronize. Just enable it in one click and it's ready to go. BitBucket released this simple introduction video that will give you a great overview of what pipelines can provide for your team. Be sure to check out the links in the description below. That does it for this episode of TLDR. Please be sure to subscribe and click the thumbs up if you enjoy the series. I'll leave you with this compilation of hacker videos from the 80s. As always, thanks for watching.
I've got it right here in front of me. He has missed 9 days.
I asked for a car, I got a computer. How's that for being born under a bad sign?
This is top priority.
Yes, sir, I know, sir.
This isn't just correcting my bank statement or phone bill problem again. This is a must. Now keep that tank rolling. I'll try to cover you from this end. Go.